What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks NFL player props video. This one going to be breaking down the Monday Night Football game between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. Giving you guys two picks, get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks tonight. If you haven't checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' passing yards, rushing yards, receiving yards, receptions, field goals made, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go to lock that in, get that free money offer. You can also go on my go through my link down below in the description as well. That'll give you that same money offer, but use the promo code just to make sure you get it. And if you haven't checked out my premium content, if you're getting very serious, if you're playing Prizepicks every single night or Underdog or other apps, would highly recommend you check this out, guys. I do offer a Prizepicks NFL package as well as college football, NBA. I also do offer that for Underdog. And if you're looking to get access to all my picks for all sports that I cover for all apps, including but not limited to Prizepicks, Underdog, Monkey Knife Fight, Parlay Play, Sleeper, Vivid Picks, etc. We're continuing to expand on that. You can go ahead and check out the KJK VIP member package. That's going to give you access to all those picks, all those apps, all sports. You get the first alerts. You're going to get the alerts to lock these tickets in before I release these videos, far before I do, before the bumps occur. I do think there's going to be bumps on both of these plays that I'm about to talk about tonight. So I know my VIP members already got that locked in. They already got notified. So check that out if you're interested. And if you enjoyed the content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal is going to be 200 likes. I had to take a little bit of a break dealing with some technical difficulties, so if you could help me get this thing up to 200 likes, that would be awesome. Let's talk about it, though. Let's get into the important stuff, the picks. This game comes in with a 46.5 over-under. It is a 1.5 point spread in favor of the Baltimore Ravens, so it's expected to stay close, expected to be pretty decently high scoring, a 24 implied total for the Ravens, 22.5 implied total for the Saints. Not bad. We'll kick things off with the away team. My first pick here on the Baltimore Ravens, and they are dealing with quite a bit of injury, which is going to open up a lot of usage for multiple players. You look at the guys that they're dealing with being out tonight. Mark Andrews, a big part of their receiving core, the largest part of the receiving core. Breaking down Mark Andrews as far as his overall snap share, target share. And this offense, he leads the entire league as far as tight ends and target share with a 29.9% target share. So 30% of the team's targets, third of the throws that are being thrown are headed Mark Andrews' way when he's healthy. He is out tonight, so that is huge. That's a third of the targets opening up. That's only one part. There's going to be no Gus Edwards. The running back's going to be out as well, but then also another key part of the offense, from Rashad Bateman, wide receiver, is going to be out as well. So he's going to be done for the season. Devin Duvernay is now going to be the top wideout, and he's the first guy that I want to talk about here because I think he's in a phenomenal spot here to rack up some receiving yardage. His line comes in at 43.5 over here on Prizepicks. I think this is simply too low. You look at the last 3 weeks, he has yet to hit the over the last 3 weeks. However, context is important here, guys. There's going to be no Mark Andrews, no Rashad Bateman. That's a big deal. That's a lot of target share opening up, a lot of usage opening up. The New Orleans Saints secondary also does not scare me at all. I mean, you look at some of these cornerbacks that they're going to be throwing his way to try to slow him down. I'm not too worried. Marshawn Lattimore, Paulson Adebo, Chris Harris Jr. is a guy that has pretty good rush defense, good pass rush grades, but he's not too good in the coverage grade. Alontae Taylor also. All these guys, pretty bad coverage grades in the New Orleans secondary. I expect Devin Duvernay to be able to get down the field for some explosive plays here. And then when we're breaking down how he's been doing on the entire season, looking at my wide receiver key stats, premium sheet, he's only been playing 63.7% of the snaps. Once again, I do expect that to go up. He's going to be the #1 wide receiver now. Would expect his snap share to go up in a big way. But you look at the average target distance, 11.15 average target distance downfield, 9.78 yards per target, 13.04 yards per reception for Devin Duvernay. So this 43.5 projected line for the receiving yards, I think, is very low. I mean, I just talked about it, you know, averaging 13 yards per reception. You do the math, you know, 4 receptions on the night will do that based on the law of averages here. The matchup's really good. The Saints secondary is not good. They're dealing with a bunch of injuries. I expect Lamar to have to lean on him pretty heavily here. And to top things all off, lastly, you look at the lines on major sports books. He is currently a big favorite to hit the over here. As a matter of fact, I think his line just got pulled down. The last I saw it, it was set at this line at -140, 43.5 receiving yards here. So I do think this line gets bumped up. Tons of usage going his way tonight. Good matchup in the secondary once again, with this New Orleans Saints squad not being the best secondary. So Pick number 1, rocking with the over 43.5 receiving yards for Devin Duvernay. That's going to be pick number 1 here. And pick number 2, we're going to kick it on over to the other side here, the New Orleans Saints. And we have a dynamic playmaker in the backfield, and that's going to be Alvin Kamara. I want to talk about him. The Baltimore Ravens defense, not too good on the ground, but also not exactly the best secondary either. They're 18th worst in the entire league as far as their coverage rating, but also the tackle rating is what stands out to me in a major way here as well. Not too good at wrapping up guys as far as the tackling is concerned, with the tackling grade being only a 49.4 tackling grade for their defense. That is bottom 11 in the entire league. And you might have heard of this guy before, Alvin Kamara. He's really good, and you get the ball to him in open space, he's going to make things happen, and he's very involved in the pass game. You look at the receptions, the targets, the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. He's had 6, 6, 7, and 9 receptions, 6, 9, 9, and 10 targets, respectively, the last 4 times out. You look at the yardage, he's put up 103, 99, 49, 62 yards off those catches. You look at the receiving averages. I mean, the last 2 weeks, he's averaged 8 and 10 yards on each one of those receptions. That's going to add up. And once again, I do like the receiving yards prop here for Alvin Kamara. He's crushed this the last 2 weeks. A guy that you check the ball down to and you give him some open space to work with, he's going to make some things happen. Very elusive. And once again, the Ravens really struggling to tackle guys in the open field, clearly, with this 49.4 tackle grade in their defense. And just the fear volume. You can make an argument to go with his receptions. I just like the receiving yards so much because I think regardless, like if you look at his receptions prop over here on Prizepicks, there's a good chance he could push on this, like if he only gets 5 receptions tonight. However, I think if he gets 5 receptions, which he's projected to, obviously, with the 5 even line, I think there's a really, really good chance he's able to surpass this 36.5 receiving yards prop with the lack of tackling and honestly, just Alvin Kamara's elusive playmaking ability. I mean, the guy's so good. You look at his yards created per game on the season, 81.33 yards created per game. That's second in the entire league, only behind Josh Jacobs as far as yards created per game by a running back. So, guys out there for 76% of the team snaps. He gets a ton of check down passes. Once again, the Ravens do struggle wrapping up those guys, so I really do like this pick here. And is a heavy favorite on sportsbooks. Lastly, the receiving yards, Alvin Kamara, -135 favorite to hit the over here on this prop as well. So these are my 2 picks. Love these 2 guys. That's what I'm going to be rocking with tonight for this Monday Night Football game between the Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out the premium content packages, would highly recommend you check those out. Continuing to work really hard on those, improve them each and every day. Improve my content that I do for free for you guys, but there's a lot of things I can do on the premium that I can't quite do here. If there's injury news or stuff, I can put in last minute tickets, notify you guys of, etc., etc. If there's value on different apps, you know, Underdog, Monkey Knife Fight, some of my other sponsored websites, you'll know that too, and we can attack the best value. So that's all for me. Wishing you all the best of luck on this Monday Night Football slate tonight on your props, and we will see you in the next one.